Well, Mark, another game is upon us. Exeter City away tomorrow. Your initial thoughts?
I keep saying this every week. It's going to be a really tough game. They're flying high off the back of a great win on Tuesday against Oldham. Beat Stevenage the week before that. Look, they're a very good side anyway. 5-3-2. They've got good players all around. Understand the style of play quite clearly and how to do things. I'm not saying they won't change it against us, but we've got a very good understanding of what they do. But more importantly, I keep on saying it's about what we do and how we can impose ourselves on the game. But really looking forward to it.
And obviously, how important is it to get back to winning ways, especially in front of our home fans tomorrow?
Yeah, record this year has been outstanding. We've only lost 2 at home. Look, even since I've come in, I keep saying to people, I think we're a very tough team to break down. I think structurally we're really, really good, certainly off the ball. You know, a keeper goes home most weekends, you know, not too busy. So from that aspect, we're really happy with how we are anyway. But playing at home even more so with the fans behind us on our home stadium obviously gives us an advantage whoever we're playing against. I'm not saying it makes us clear favourites because it doesn't. But you know, having experienced high level football for 27 years, it's a lot easier playing at home than it is away.
When we last spoke, Mark, obviously the defeat at Morecambe was fairly raw. It was a few minutes after, wasn't it? Have you had time to have a look back at that now and reflect on it?
Yeah, I was very clear in what cost us the game on the night, and I was beyond angry. To say I was angry was an understatement. But the reason I was so angry was not because of how we played. I thought we played well. I thought we dealt with the elements really well. For those that weren't there, it was extraordinary elements for both teams. My biggest gripe is, I wouldn't say a lack of professionalism, but it's people taking out instructions to the letter of the law. And the goals that have cost us games this year, nobody's opening us up, nobody's really working a keeper, nobody's outplaying us. It's a lack of professionalism on doing your jobs, on set pieces more. We're actually very good at set pieces, we defend set pieces very well. But we've conceded 4 goals from set pieces this year, so any half intelligent man would say, well, actually you're wrong there. But it's the lack of concentration that's costing us, and it's just unforgivable. It's not acceptable, and it won't be acceptable. So, and in my head, I'm not an idiot, I'm an intelligent man. It's actually very easy. So I don't foresee that being a problem going forward.
So in terms of individual mistakes and concentration, how hard is that to change in terms of, can you really teach that on the training ground? Is it more a mental thing?
No, I think it's more a mental thing. And I'll give you a good example for those that don't know. I live in a village not far from here, and to walk from my house to the village, I have to walk down an incredibly busy main road with cars bombing up and down a huge hill. And I took my little boy, Kimmy, he's a lovely little boy for those that don't know. I took him into the village the other day. He's 3 years old, and he's about the size of a pint glass. He's tiny. And I took him in on my balance bike on a very dangerous road. And I said to him, Kimmy, 3 things. Don't go past Daddy, use your brake and stay inside me. Not once on the way down the hill did he go past me. Not once did he go near the road. Not once did he not use his brake. He's 3, he can dissect and process information. Surely our adults who are professional athletes can do it. And we have bright players, we have intelligent players. So we sat down, we've been through videos, we've been through analysis, and when you look back on those 4 goals that we went through, you know, we looked through it, what went wrong, what happened. You know, it's a bit of a crime, but when you see it and when you look at it, it's like, wow, have I really done that? Morecambe had a throw-in last Tuesday. We've got a player who walked all the way from the byline back into his position with his back to the thrower, and he throws the ball and it lands exactly where he should be stood. Surely that's not too difficult to do, Bob.
Is there a fine line for you between kind of telling players about these mistakes and telling them in the manner which, you know, they're not going to do it again, and obviously that having a negative effect? 'Cause you want that to be a positive set of information going to the lads, don't you?
Yeah, our team meeting was I was going to say beyond. It was extremely positive, but we can't shy away from the things that are costing us points. What I'm really pleased at, in a bizarre way, is the really simplistic things I feel to fix, and the players feel that as well. But the bottom line is, if you don't carry out your instructions, you just come and sit beside me on a Saturday. And if that doesn't stimulate your brain, I'm not sure what will.
and obviously, the next 3 games, in fact, are all against some of the top sides in the league. As players and for you as a head coach, I guess you want to be pitting your wits against the best sides in the league.
Yeah, I said it when I came in. I don't care whether we're playing, and I'll use these two teams because one's top and one's bottom, so it's not a disrespectful thing to anybody. It doesn't matter to me whether we're playing Swindon or Stevenage. They're all tight, they're all tough games. The levels in the league are a lot narrower than they are in the Premier League from top to bottom. But we go into every game thinking we can win the game, and Saturday's no different. But our run of games coming up are outstanding games against outstanding quality. But I'm really looking forward to it.
Wish you the best of luck, Matt.
Thank you, Bob.